Yo, welcome people. Welcome back to the Hotspur Cave, man. We're here. We're here. We're here, fam. For some reason, I'm still fucking depressed about the fucking Liverpool game. But you know what? We got another episode of the White Hart Pain Show, man. You know what I'm saying? We got another episode. Big up the chat. Big up everyone. Let me just bring through the man them. I got my bro Elijah with me and my guy R1, fam. You know, the usual suspects. What you man saying, bro? Elijah, what you saying, man?
Bro, it's normal to be depressed after the Liverpool game, bro. The season's done, in it, so we might as well just have the pain for a week, a month, 5 months. Start the next season, bro. This season's done, in it, for us. So yeah, it's long, fam.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, different toilet, literally, bro. R1, what you saying, my guy?
Well, it's just as Elijah said, man. It's nothing new to be depressed after a Liverpool game, man. A Liverpool Anfield as well. So it's just pretty much usual feelings. Yeah, it's nothing new, man. Serious.
Yeah, man. We got a lot to get into today, man. So make sure you lot are smashing the likes as you enter. The like goal for this stream is 30 likes, people. 30 likes. You get me?
Come on, man. Let's
I ain't
get
even gonna
30
do too
likes.
much talking today. I ain't even gonna do too much talking. You know what I'm
Um,
saying?
let's get
I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? The floor's mainly gonna be with these two. I want to get their thoughts and opinions on obviously the Liverpool game and the Villa game that is tomorrow. Massive game, obviously. So make sure you guys like the stream and subscribe as well. Listen, people, we just smashed 500, so we're on to
So
750 now. Let's go, people. Run it
hold
up, man.
to
on,
do,
Run
John.
it
man.
up.
Run it up, man. It's going well, but
Run it up.
continue the good work, man. Come on, man. Let's get that
That's
to
it, people.
750 ASAP.
That's
So
it, people. So look, I'm gonna R1. I'm gonna come to you first. Yeah, I'm gonna come to you first. Talk me through that first half, bro. Talk us through that first half, man. Talk us through it, man.
Just the first half, yeah. All right,
Your
so
thought process, man. Chat to me. How you feeling, man?
my thought process was if we're gonna go from the top, obviously I'll just do the first half. So if we're gonna go from the top, when they show like the previews of the players that come in walking into the stadium, all things like that. So I see the guys walking in, and in my mind, I was already thinking to myself, these men don't look like they're here to win. Forget even I know we didn't need to because we already was going in with the advantage, but I looked at them and I said, these man ain't here to win today. I was looking at Son, I was looking at just their facial expressions. They didn't look like they were going to war. They looked like they were going to be slaughtered. Like they looked like a team of people that was actually knew that they was going into their deaths. So that already didn't fill me with much confidence. Then as the game was going on, it was exactly what I was expecting to see. So I was expecting to see. I didn't think we was going to do the gung ho thing. I thought we was going to try and lock it up. Obviously, you got people that are complaining we should have locked it up this way. Why did he put three up top? Why did he blah 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 whatever? What I saw was he put most man behind the ball, and I don't think he was trying to do this usual get the ball down there as quick as possible or just hold the ball with nonsense and do all of that. So in that, I will say I feel like he did kind of adapt, and it was similar to the Brentford game where it was mostly going to be, we knew it was going to be a defensive job, get that right, and maybe try and attack on a counter. So, like I say, I am going to give that to Ange, is what I saw. Now, what I did also see was a group of players that, like I said, before we came into this match, they didn't look like players going to war. They looked like players that were going to be slaughtered. And that became apparent as I was watching the game. I'm seeing miscontrol. I'm seeing people that generally look tired. I'm seeing loss of second ball. I'm seeing no winning duels, no winning headers. Everything just looked like they didn't look like they believed. And that was for me the first issue. So I knew that it was only a matter of time that if Liverpool score a goal, this is falling apart. Like we've got no chance. So our only chance here is to get one early. And I'll see Richarlison, you know what he does, just all over the floor. He spends more time on the ground than he does up. So I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of that midfield. I don't even know if there was a midfield there. Like to be honest with you, like I don't know what was going on in that center of the park, but I think it was disgusting. Like honestly, I was hearing words about before the game of Bentancur's some kind of leader in the back, or he comes with winning mentality and this, that, and the other. And I looked at him and I said, this guy is him. You think I would be listening to this guy in the changing room? He was backing out of tackles. Like people would. I'm seeing Gravenberch just winning everything in there. I'm seeing Szoboszlai winning everything in there, even down to Curtis Jones just winning everything in there, nicking it, getting there first, getting there quicker. Saar, I don't know what Saar was doing. He was just running from one side of the pitch to the other. It seemed like he wasn't connecting anything. He wasn't controlling the ball. He looked weak, and that was the main thing of the first half. What I picked up on, our team is weak. Like even with the main players back, our team's weak. Like physically, it's a weak squad. There really isn't any physical presence within that team. So that's really what I noticed in the first half. And I knew as soon as Gakpo got his goal, that was it. I knew, look, we're not getting back in this game. If we don't score right now, there's no hope. And that's basically where I'm coming from. So that's what I saw in the first half, and I kind of knew what was to come in the second half. I hoped it didn't, but the way that it was going, you knew what was going to happen next. So yeah, that's kind of my analysis on that.
Yeah, man. It was inevitable, bro. It was inevitable, man. I mean, I was punching my wall because I don't understand how you can set a team up to defend and still concede 4 goals. That logic is beyond me, to be honest. But Elijah, bro, chat to me.
Into it, I'll just before you go, Elijah, I'll just to answer
Yeah.
that. I'll just say that the players are rubbish, but we can get into that later down the line.
First, I hear that, but I can't lie. I did a watch along, bro. My OBS was bugging, so I had to use StreamYard, which means I had face cam on during the watch along. This is the one game I wish I did not have face cam during the watch along because I was crashing out. Watching, first of all, this goalkeeper is useless, bro. Let me get that out of the way, bro. This Kingsky guy, this guy is useless. This guy's a bum. He's a bozo. Brandon
Rubbish.
Austin needs to get in there, bro. I can't lie, bro. I don't want to ever see my man play for Tottenham, bro.
Never.
He can't save, bro. Like more time when you're a goalkeeper and your best attribute is not saving the ball. More time, bro. Just fuck off, innit? Like them ones there. But yeah, in terms of actual analysis of the breakdown, I kind of like Richarlison before he got injured, just because he was breaking up the play
and
like,
holding the ball up a bit.
Like drawing fouls, and we know Richarlison's a flopper, bro. Yeah, we know he's more of a fish than a pigeon, bro. He's flopping to the ground. We know that, innit? But in the fact of just slowing down the play, breaking up passages of play, I was like, the only way we can somehow keep these men out for the first half is if we keep breaking up play. If we
keep winning stupid fouls.
That type of stuff, stopping the game for whatever reason. So that when Ben Davies had to go off to the physio because he was bleeding and that, I was like, yes, I was clapping because I was like, yeah, we need to stop this, bro. Because Liverpool, they got the ball, they're putting pressure on every time. So I was happy with Richarlison being the fish that he is. But the biggest problem with this team is we're supposed to be an attacking team, but we don't know where the goal come from. That's really the problem. Like, we know we can't defend in it. We know we're shit defensively. But if we're going to be this bad defensively, we got to know that someone's going to bag. Who is going to bag? Even when the team is healthy, who's going to bag? What, Brennan Johnson, fam? We had Kulu, Son, and Richarlison, and then Tell on the pitch. Even if you add Mikey Moore to that, who's the bagsman? There's no bagsman at all. The local lady at Sainsbury's bagging up my shopping is more of a bagswoman. You know what I'm saying? Than these man on the pitch. I don't know where the goal's going to come from. And that's why, like, I was just dejected. As soon as the Gakpo goal went in, we knew it was done, innit? Because no one on our team's going to bag a goal. Big up Yasser as well. Big up everyone in the chat too. But yeah, we don't know where the goal's going to come from. So that's more the dejecting bit. It's not even like we can just score a goal out of nowhere. The goal ain't coming from nowhere. So as soon as we seen us trying to start play out the back with Richarlison went out, because when Richarlison's on the pitch, we tried to play it forward long in it, and we were winning corners. We were holding the ball up. We see Kulu trying to hold it up in the corner like it's Arsenal, bro. Like I don't get it, fam. But as soon as Richarlison went out, we started just playing out the back again, and then this dead goalkeeper putting us in trouble again and again. The ball goes right to him, can't save it.
I promise you that keeper is awful. I can't even justify what made us even. Why did we sign him?
You know what, though, man? My thing is this, right? I was sitting there and I was getting mad, bro. I had to build a couple spliffs, bro. I had to build I smoked 4 Zoots in the first half. Like my head is
Bears.
really on Mars, bro, because it's becoming a little bit embarrassing now. Like it's actually slightly becoming embarrassing when you have to watch your team play like this every week, man. Because it seems like we can't attack, we can't defend. Like, what are we good at? What are we good at? Just overloading opportunities. There was no opportunity. And I said it before, Jellyfish Hotspur is the new name. Jellyfish Hotspur, bro. These men are spineless, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're spineless, bro. They're all cowards. Every single one of
And
them.
Jake, that's
Maybe
what I want
Zara.
to talk about mainly today. I don't want to be one of them channels where we sit here for 8 hours discussing Ange. I'm
No, no,
bored of
no.
that.
I'm not
I'm
Nah,
doing all
bored of
of
facts,
that,
that.
bro.
I'm
Trust
facts.
me.
bored of
Today,
that.
As
I'm
we
today,
get on
hearing
these
it.
players,
today,
bro.
all of these
Bored,
players
bro.
are getting
You
cooked. You
see
know what?
them players, bro. You see them man that stepped on that pitch, yeah. They all should be ashamed. Apart from Jed Spence, every single one of them needs to walk off there and feel fucking ashamed of themselves because it's the same thing that we see every time. And this is why I will never stop with the Levy stuff. I'll never stop because this, once again, is all a byproduct of him, bro. Everything that you see that you don't like at this club, it is him. Every
He
single
started
player
it, bro.
on that pitch was disgusting. You would never think he was watching a semi-final, second leg that you have an advantage in. Where's the
And that's what that's exactly what I'm about to say.
Bro.
Literally, let me get through some of these comments before
tackle?
I even add to what you just said. Yeah, big up Mr. Udan. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Make sure you're liking.
Man.
Make sure you're liking as
Big
well.
up
I'm
in the
gonna
chat.
put their links in after the stream, so don't go anywhere. Just refresh our YouTube. Both their links will be there. Yeah. Anyways. You should have went with
Orange.
Porro, Danso, Davies, Spence, and Gray as an out-and-out CDM. Yeah, but the problem is Porro's one game away from being out for the rest of the season because
Literally.
he's played
Playing so
every
much.
game since the
That's
start
something
of the
about this
season.
manager, bro. My man put Spencer right wing, bro. Bro, he
Crazy.
put
Big
Spencer
up my
right
father.
wing.
He says, big up, bro. Hope you're well. This manager don't have a clue. Big up. Facts, bro. Big up my boy Mike's as well, man. Make sure you guys go and sub to Mike's. He's the only West Ham fan I actually like. So make sure you go and sub to Mike's, man. He's
Big up
funny as
Mike.
fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up Mike's. If you guys missed it as well, the last stream, you want to watch that on a playback while you're washing the dishes, might be changing your kid's diaper. You know what I'm saying? You're in the car, you want to listen to something, go watch that back, man. That stream was absolutely hilarious, bro. But yeah, and the players are so coward and pussies not giving any fight. No, they didn't give any fight, bro. Conte was spot on about all of them. They're
All of them.
spineless cowards and they're all
Cow
selfish.
pussies.
These man ain't got no. These
Swear.
man ain't got that dog in them.
They don't.
I knew that they would crumble like a
The man
digested
got me
lamb.
out, fam.
They're wet.
Big
Pussy,
up
bro.
Eric. Big up Eric. He says, big up. Oh yeah, just Ange out, Levy out, Innick out. Always, man. Always, man. Big up Dan. So, why am I saying big up? See, guys, I'm so tired, bro. Danso, Davis, Spence, and Tell showed something. The rest was shambolic. I don't even think Tell showed anything
I don't
because there
think
was no.
Tone did nothing.
He didn't have
We're gonna get onto
opportunity,
it.
bro.
We're gonna get onto it. And I don't wanna just go on a tangent today. I'm gonna slow roast the
Didn't
fuck
even get
out of these
dragging on.
books, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow roast all of these, man.
From
Yeah,
the
I
short
should have
roasting,
changed the show to the slow roast show. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Texas barbecue
I'm saying
type shit,
kebab settings,
type
bro. You know what
shit,
I'm
man.
saying? Sheesh or
You know what I'm
Donna, fam.
saying?
Take your pick.
some proper
So let's
nigga.
really get into it. Let's really get into it, fam. Let's really get into it, yeah. And R1 made a good point about the midfield. And you know what, guys? Forgive me for the rant I'm about to go on, yeah. Rodrigo Bentancur, Yves Bissouma. You are the two worst midfielders in the Premier League. You need to leave this football club. Never play for my football club again. You do not deserve to wear the Tottenham badge, bro. Take that jersey off, yeah? Take the number 8. Why did we give Basuma the number 8? Do you know how much of a privilege it is to wear the number 8 at this football club? You want to wear the number 8 and put in performances like this week in, week out. You want to do fast gas balloons, score a screamer, and then come and apologize to us. Fuck you, Basuma.
And other criminal activities
Absolutely,
I'm not going to mention.
absolutely dog shit. Absolutely dog. Do you know what I'm saying? You're a disgrace, bro. And for the rest of the players, yeah, Son, next game, don't let me see you with that armband because you're a coward as well. You're a coward as well. Yeah, crying at full time. You're meant to be the captain, mate. Man up because you didn't perform.
Walking
You
off
didn't
as well as if
perform.
he doesn't need to clap.
The one and yeah, exactly. We'll get to that as well.
Just
The
in the
one
fans when he
player,
scored
yeah.
against Hoffenheim as well.
If you go to any team in the world and you tell them, you show them the Tottenham squad, and you think Who's the one player that you would put money on to get you out of a shit situation? Every fan from every club in the world would say Son Heung-min. So where the fuck was our captain? Where was our captain? What was he doing? What, one shot off the bar? 0 shots on target in a semi-final.
Pathetic.
0 shots. And I got fans out there saying that they're proud. They're proud. Proud of
No way
what?
niggas saying they're proud, bro.
I
No
don't
way.
know.
Proud of what?
Fans, bro. I'll be honest. I don't know where you find these people, where they exist. Because I've begun to realize Twitter's not actually a real thing. Like I've begun to actually realize.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Twitter, it's not actually real. Like these guys that talk like this online, they don't.
The
They're
man
not.
must get paid, bro. They must
Yeah,
get
like
paid.
these people don't actually exist. Because when I speak to actual real life people, they always seem to come to the similar conclusions that we do. But then when I step online, it's all this, oh, but this and but that, and Son was the best. He done all this for us and all this bullshit.
I want to
All of
hear
that.
it. What's he doing now?
What
What's
have you
he
done
doing
for me
now? I don't
lately?
care what he did for
What
us.
have
I
you
don't
done
care.
for me
The
lately?
novelty's worn off, bro. The novelty's worn off.
What
I don't
has he
care
done?
anymore.
We ain't
What's he
won
doing
nothing.
now? What's
We
he doing
haven't
for
won
me
nothing.
now? We ain't won nothing, bro. All of these goals mean fuck all. Because
Fuck
guess
all.
what? He joined us 10 years ago and we hadn't won a trophy. And guess what? 10 years later, all we have is an Audi Cup and some pre-season awards.
And none
Nah,
of
bro.
them
Allow it.
tell me nothing. If you can't. But you see what? I like the way that people. Not that I like the way, but people put this kind of on a player like Son and blah blah blah. And you do want your sons to stand up. But if I'm gonna be honest, in a game like the game versus Liverpool, I don't think that was the game where Son needed to shine. If I'm gonna come from my perspective, I don't think that was the day for Son to shine. I don't think that was the day for Tel to shine. I don't think that was maybe for Richarlison because of the way he plays and because he's shit
Kulusevski,
house
my
and he can
opinion.
hold up the ball and do all that fuckery. But it wasn't the day for the forward players to shine, in my opinion. This was a day for the defenders to shine. This was a day for if you play in the defense and the midfield, show me some grit, bro. Because if we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
R1, the thing is, bro, you're never gonna go to Anfield and not concede a goal by the way,
that's
just by
okay.
the way we play,
That's fine.
anyways. Do
That's
you know what
fine.
I'm saying?
That's
This
fine.
game was a game for the midfielders. The midfielders, bro. I don't even want to put too much pressure because the back, what's Ben Davis and it's Danso's first game back playing for Tottenham, right?
Yeah, I think
And
he was
Ben
alright.
Davis, we know Ben Davis isn't the most, you know what I'm saying, isn't the most champagne style defender, bro. You can't, the
My thing is
midfielder
more the
supposed to
midfield.
sit. He put 3 DMs on the DMs, 3 number 8s on the pitch, yeah, and none of them protected the back line whatsoever. So
Can
I'm
we?
willing to cut them man some slack. Them midfielders all can leave my club.
Yeah,
I
I'll
agree
give
with
the
that.
defenders a slack, bro. I'll give defenders
I'll
slack
give.
for
All
sure.
right then. Let me not cook the defenders as much because I did mention the midfield as well. So maybe it's a bit more the midfield needed to be the ones that were gonna stand up and be counted today. Like
Kinski
you
and
said,
the
he put
midfielders, bro.
3 apparent seed. I don't know what midfielders
Shit.
any of them are. I'll be honest with you. I don't know where any. If any of them midfielders got sold tomorrow, I promise you, from Madison right down to Sarr, I wouldn't care about any of them. Any single midfielder can go for my football club. Let me just make that clear now.
I
Now,
agree.
who I want to speak about in particular is Bissouma, because this guy is a player where I've heard it, and I'm still hearing it till today from certain places and certain channels where they will say Bissouma's an 8 and Bissouma needs to be doing this and he's box to box. Since when was Bissouma box to box? To be box to box, that means you need to offer something in the other in the opponent's box. This guy can't shoot. This guy can't. His feet are not like that. He doesn't do cutting edge passing. What does he offer in the opponent's box? Nothing. So for me, he can't take a set piece. He's got no 8 qualities. So for me, the only thing that this guy brings to the team is being able to maybe dribble, being able to.
No, he can't even do that.
He's a ball
Every
protector.
time he
That's what
tries
he
to
is.
dribble out with the ball, he gives the ball away.
But that's like the closest thing I can say to an attribute that he has or a quality. Anything else, I don't know.
That first goal's on
Guy is
Bissouma.
supposed to
Because
do.
what's he doing? R1, what's he doing? All he has to do is drive into the space. Drive into the
He
space.
can't
And
do
this
it.
is where I look at Ange, bro. You set these men up to be cowardly, bro. Oh, well, no matter what you do, don't attack. There was space. There was space to drive into. But what did he do? Hit a hospital pass sideways. They break and score. Let me tell you, lot, all of
But
you Anjins,
no,
yeah?
Jay,
Wait, hold on. I got one message for the Anjins, yeah?
Listen,
This
Palibu.
is
Listen. Consider this over. It's all over.
No.
It's all over.
No. Puerto Rico, what is it now? Tell me.
I said consider this over.
over. It's all over, bro. It's all
Jay,
over. This
I have to
season's
interrupt
done.
you again. Because some of
Go
the
on.
stuff here, there's certain things that I will blame on tactics and I will blame Ange for. The things I will blame Ange for is fullbacks inverting, which I didn't see on that day. Things I will blame Ange for is putting Son over to the left when his only quality is shooting, getting close to the goal. Those are the places where I blame Ange tactically. I cannot blame Ange for Bissouma not being able to control, not being able to pass, not being able to dribble, not being able to run, not being able to win headers, not being able to track back, not being able to win tackles. What did this guy do? And these are all basic things that you don't, it's nothing to do with position. That pass he played, he does it all the time. It doesn't matter where he is on the pitch. What? Because he's playing 5 centimeters to the left or 5 centimeters more forward than he normally would, that he can't control. Like, I can't keep hearing that excuse for him. I can't keep hearing, oh, because he's supposed to be doing this, that, and other. Just do the fucking basics, bro. Control the ball. Stop trying to control it under your foot and use your instep so you can control it. Bring it down. Do things like that. He can't do it. Play the ball 5 yards. He can't do it. He can't play a diagonal. He can't tackle. He doesn't track back. He doesn't go forward. He can't shoot. He can't take a free kick. He can't take a corner. He can't cross. What the fuck can he do? I need to understand, and none of this is to do with tactics, bro. This is not tactical things. This is just basic football things. You have to be able to do that, and he can't do it. Nothing. It's nothing. It's not tactical. You move him to the left of the midfield, because I remember when we had Conte, the excuses was, oh, but he can't play in the 2-man midfield. All right, then cool. So all he's done ever since is play in the 3-man midfield, and he's never been good. What? I don't understand. What more does he need? What was the difference between how he plays now and where he plays at Brighton? What was he doing at Brighton? Nobody, look, see, when he was at Brighton, yeah, people go on as if they watched him week to week. No, nobody did. We only watched him when he played Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, blah, blah, blah. That's why the consensus is, oh, he had such big games and he turned up in all the big games versus all the big teams, because that's the only time we ever watched him. He is shit. He's not a good midfielder. He didn't do anything different to what he does there. The only things he used to do versus us is he used to win a couple of tackles. That's it. And we used to be like, all right, cool, there's a little player there. Let's see if he can develop. Not only has he not developed, he's gone backwards. Now, I'm not going to say that isn't to do with maybe the management he's under, but you've been under Conte and Conte didn't want you. He put it out there that you are the main guy on this tactical thing. You are the only one that stands out as you are not tactically there. Tactically, and that can be going forward at all defensive. He said the man is not there tactically, bro. He cannot take instructions. And I can see that because you can't do the basics. So I can't keep hearing the formation excuse when it comes to Bissouma. He plays centre midfield, and that's where he plays under Ange. Man, I'm moving as if he's been playing right wing or something, bro. He's playing centre mid as always, whether it's pivot or whether he gets a little bit more license to move around. He still gets that, because sometimes they put Benton Cores the holding 6 and he's shit at that. But sometimes they do that just to give Bissouma the license. What does he do with it? Give the ball away versus Arsenal, versus Chelsea, last season versus Man City, versus Liverpool just now. The red cards, he cannot tackle without fouling. Brother, please, I need someone to put on this table today what Bissouma does. What is his role?
He inhales balloons, fam.
Thank you.
That's it, man. Let me get through some of these chats, because there's another player that I got on the chopping board, and I don't usually have to do this, but I'm going to flame his Jay from EastEnders looking ass, bro. I'm gonna flame him up, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam? Absolutely flame him up. Big up Mike Pepper says, being realistic, Ange has lost the plot. The players' confidence has been destroyed. Yep, he's destroyed their confidence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Half of them are playing like they don't want to get injured. No surprise there. Big up Eric says, if the players play for the manager right now, I don't want to see how it looks when they're not.
That's true. That is true.
Facts, bro.
Facts.
Big up my fast, man. Big up my fast. He's always in there, man. Big up my fast, man. Bissouma's ball carrying is his best attribute, but his poor football IQ literally makes him a net negative. I've never seen a player so dumb at Spurs like Bissouma. He plays like a teenager.
He runs into danger. I can't see. That's not even. I get what you're trying to say. Like, out of everything, that's what I was trying to say. That out of
but that's his point. His point is, because he has no ball IQ, his decision making is poor. So even if his ball carrying is his best attribute, he doesn't know when to carry the ball or when to pass it. That's the point he's trying to make. Elijah, I want to come to you with this one, yeah? Because Kulizeski has been pissing me off for the last 3 games, bro. Dejan Kulizeski, right? I'm hungry, let's eat, yeah? bro, chat to me about him, bro. Because I'm every time I watch him, bro, he just gives the ball away. Even the way he dribbles now, he looks so awkward. And maybe do you think that's down to just him being exhausted, bro? Is he just burnt out? Is he just burnt
I mean,
out, bro?
partly, yeah, but this is just 2 years as a player, bro. Like, I mean, you being fatigued, yeah, doesn't change the way you dribble. It just changes how you dribble, how much you dribble, and how far you dribble. Not your actual style of dribbling. It doesn't. Fatigue don't change that. Look, Kulusevski, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out George and shout out Jacob, innit? That man been waffling to me about Madison, fam. I don't want to hear it. Kulusevski's been dead the last month, innit? And he was dead again on against Liverpool. And guess what? He's gonna be if he plays against Aston Villa, he'll be dead then as well. Because yeah, he's fatigued. But Kulusevski, he's just not the caliber of player people think he is, isn't it? Like, it's just that simple. And people, whenever I say this about Kulusevski, people think I have a Madison agenda. It's not even that. Madison
This
can
is
go.
insane, though. This is an insane amount of minutes.
That's crazy.
This
4,000
is
That's
minutes.
insane.
crazy.
I was gonna wait for you lot to finish because I'm not part of
Insane,
the
yeah.
team that's cooking Kulusevski today. I'm not gonna do it, but I was gonna let
I
you
hear
lot
it,
land.
bro.
Go on.
I
No,
hear it.
go on, Elijah. Finish your point. Go on, Elijah.
Yeah, but like, people think because I like Madison that every time I say Kulu, it's to protect Madison. It's not. He can go too, bro. Like, at the end of the day, people need to remember, and this is the problem with people defending players. These men are employees, bro. Let's get that out of the way. These men are paid by the club to play, fam. You want this passion? You want this desire thing, bro? This ain't the 90s, bro. This ain't the 2000s. These men aren't playing for passion no more. They're playing for a check, bro. Let's be real. They're paying for money because they're getting paid to play. You want me to have, if I'm working in Sainsbury's, bro, you want me to have passion working for Sainsbury's? Hell no, nigga. They pay my checks, bro. That's why I'm there. That's why these men are here, bro. So I don't want to hear nothing about passion. No, nothing about that. These men have to remember, yeah, they don't love the club like we love the club. To a certain extent, them man don't want to see the best of the club like we want to see the best of the club. So I hate when people defend people for no reason, bro. And the only person who I'd say maybe cares about the club is Son now. That's it. The rest of the team don't care because, and maybe Ben Davies because he's been there for a while. But the players that have been
I
in the
think some
last
of the young,
3-4
players
years,
like Mikey Moore as well, who like they grow up, their families
Come
are
up through the
yeah,
club,
like
supporters,
people who
all
have
of
had a
that.
long time at Spurs have a
Yeah.
personal connection there. But most of the players here, a good probably 90% of the players here don't care, bro. We know that the players that just came in, Danso don't give a fuck. Tell don't give a fuck. Kinski don't give a fuck. Bro, all these man, Basuma don't give a fuck. Saar don't give a fuck. I don't even know if Kulusevski gives a fuck. Madison definitely don't give a fuck. Richarlison definitely don't give a fuck. Bro, Brendan Johnson is just here. I don't
Romero
even know
don't
if
give a
Solanke
fuck.
gives a fuck. Romero don't give a fuck. Porro also wants to go to Real Madrid, so he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And Spence does care. I know Archie and Bergval cares. But apart
But
from
they
that, like,
become professional
I think
pride. though.
Vicario cares as well. I think
I know
Vicario.
professional pride, but
I would
I don't
put.
even know
I
what
don't know what you
Vicario
guys
is.
And
think.
we can
I
say
think
that about any
Vicario.
club, though, no? Because then a job's a job, really. Like a lot
No,
of
but
these
I'm talking
players
about the
don't,
people
probably
who
don't
I'm talking about the
care.
people who I'm talking about the people who go to defend them tirelessly. Like, why are you defending them even though you see, like, we see the red flags with Kulusevski's game right now. Just how we see the red flags with Son's game, Brennan Johnson's game. Every player on the pitch, we see the red flags in their game. But when it comes to certain players in this club, like, for example, Kulu's undoubtedly been our best player this season. There's no denying it. But it's also not wrong to say that he's been shit for a month. He just has been. Like, there's reasons for it, of course. But for example, if you say that in general consensus, like I said that on the stream of George, innit? Bro, he was looking at me like I was crazy, bro. I'm like, bro, he's been our best player. It's okay to say he's shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now he's playing shit. And I don't understand people who want to defend these
All
players
right,
so
can
bad.
I defend him real quickly? Can I defend
Yeah,
him?
no,
real
go ahead.
quickly?
Go ahead.
Okay, my defense of Kulusevski is this here, and it's been my defense of him kind of since he's come to the club. Well, one of the things I'm going to use to defend him. The first defense I want to use is the obvious. He's played the most minutes, bro, by far. He's played the most minutes in the team. A lot, very, very much the highest in the league, and he's played all cup games pretty much. I know he hasn't started every single one, but he's pretty much played through every cup game. He's played pretty much every match we've played this season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody is going to be burnt out playing that amount of football with the squad around you getting injured. So it's not just you playing that amount of football. It's just that other players around you are also getting injured. So you're having to do hard. You're going to have to work harder because the higher quality players are dropping off. Not just that. My second defense of him is that he's playing on the right wing. And I feel like he's played there for the majority of his Spurs career. So if I take last season, for example, when a lot of people were like, "Oh, he's crap, blah blah blah, he's shit, this, that, and that other," when he was getting flames up last season, and rightfully so at some times. You get me? I'm not like thinking he doesn't give 10 out of 10 every game, but there are times where he does get flamed up, and I feel like, but bro, if you're playing out of position, you put somebody else out of position for the majority of the season, and you're not going to get the results that you want to get. Because if we're going to be honest,
I disagree. Archie
Let me finish
Gray's
his
been
point
playing
because I
at
disagree.
centre
No,
back.
I disagree as well, but I want him to finish his point at least, innit?
let me finish
Yeah, go on now.
because I'm going to say that if you put somebody in their proper position for the, because I was going to say, when we see Kulusevski, I feel like the best Kulusevski we ever see is in the midfield. Now, I don't know if he was going to go back to the Conte times or whenever when he was playing on the right for Conte and whatever not. But if that was a whole different formation, to be honest with you. That whole formation was different, where he could take up more central roles because he had a wing back on the side of him. Now he doesn't really have that. So you're not going to see him be able to take them central roles that he takes now. The only time he takes it now is if he's actually playing in the middle, because he's got a right winger out there. So he kind of stays in that kind of middle. And I feel like that is when you get the best Kulusevski. When he's stuck on the right, you're not really going to get anything. And I feel like ever since we lost Conte, that's kind of what we've had from him. I'm not saying the whole Conte time he was great, because obviously there was that dip in his form. There was that. But there was still, I would still prefer him to Lucas Moura. Like, for example, if we're going to put it like that on the right wing, I would still have Kulu over Lucas Moura. So that's kind of where I was coming from with it. So that's my defense. But you lot go against.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, innit? I fully understand where you're coming from. The only thing I would say to that is, of course, Kulu's played the most minutes, but there are players that were playing just as many minutes before they went down, and we still called out the deficiencies in their game. For example, the reason Kulu doesn't do well on the right is because he's not pacey and he's too reliant on his left foot. It's the same slate I have to players like Odegaard, which is why I don't rate him that much. Because if you put him on his right, if you shift him to his right foot, he's borderline useless. He has to go back. There's certain times here on the right-hand side, against Liverpool's one of them, but you look against teams like Arsenal, look against like Newcastle, when he's on the right, there are times where he could just drive forward, but he doesn't want to use his right foot, so he turns back and passes with his left. Instantly kills off attacks. Instantly kills them off. We saw against Brentford, they kept shifting to his right. In the first half, he had a shot on his right. He skanked it. Richarlison could have poked it in. He wasn't there quick enough, but he shanked the shot. And then in the second half, they forced him right, and he had a clear shot on goal, but he hit the side netting. He's just not a good player on his right. And again, you could say it's down to Ange for putting him on the right side, but Kulusevski is one of the only players in this team, that has the ability to free roam. And when I say free roam, obviously everyone wants to run up and run down, all that stuff. But in terms of going back to help defend, in terms of going from the right side, being on the right, and actually coming to the left-hand side to get the ball and do something, Kulusevski does that as well. But he's just so one-dimensional. But when it comes to players, let's, for example, Brennan Johnson. Before he got injured, he was playing every game. He was playing every game or coming off the bench. And we were like, yo, why is this guy playing his shit? For obvious reasons, because we know Brennan's shit. But even though he's playing out of position as well, because he's not a right winger, he's an inside forward, he's a second striker, we're still able to point out the deficiencies in his game, whether he was tired or not, whether he was playing out of position. We still had the correct slander for him, if that's what they want to call it, because if he's not tapping in the back post, he's useless. He don't affect the game no way. Basuma is another one. He's playing out of position, but we know the guy's crap because we're seeing what he's doing, bro. To Archie Gray's credit, he's been playing in defense. He was bought as a defender. We see inefficiencies in his game, for example, his defensive awareness. And to be fair, his aggression is not great at all. But he's still been one of our best performing players. We see Spence at right back, at left back. There's times where he's come on and he's had to play centre back. He played right wing against Liverpool for some dumb reason, and he was still the best player on the pitch. So when it comes to your points about Kulu, they're all warranted, and I completely understand where you're coming from. But basically, there's a reason why there's so many injuries, because everyone had to run. Everyone had to commit to this high pressing style of football, especially at the start of the season. And even though Kulu's played more minutes than everyone, the reason everyone's injured is because they've had to do the same workload.
Touchline. Sorry, Elijah. Sorry, touchline. I know maybe you've come in here to rattle, but you just like you just don't watch Spurs, innit? Archie Gray is a very good footballer. I agree he does need to bulk up, but you can't say the geezer ain't a footballer. He's a very,
He's not a
very
centre back.
talented.
He's not
He's
a
not a
centre back.
centre back. He's been playing out of position all season, and he's been our best centre back all season. Better than Romero when he's played, better than Van der Ven when he's played, and that's fact. Maybe not Van der Ven, maybe not
Not
Van der
Van de
Ven.
Ven,
Van
but
der Ven,
Romero
What's
definitely.
been better than
but
Romero?
Romero 100.
Let's have it right.
He has
Let's
played. Romero's been
It's
shit this
crazy.
season.
We are
Let's have
getting
it right.
slapped at this minute. Like Gray, I get it. He's neat and
No,
tight,
you wouldn't.
but I can't give him all that. I can't
I
give
get
him
the satire. No, because you know what it is, right? People love to do this. It's satire, isn't it? Like, that there ain't a footballer. Da, 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 da. Well, first of all, if I'm an 18-year-old, I've come into a new team expecting to be a rotational player, prospect player, yeah, and I've played over 4,000 minutes in the season out of position across all competitions, bro. Of course, there's gonna be times where you don't look at your best, bro. That's just being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But
So then
listen,
why
you can't
doesn't
rattle
Kulu
me.
get that same? So why doesn't Kulu get that
No, no,
same?
no, no, no. I'm not. Listen. I've said that, but I'm saying because I look at Kulusevski as one of our senior players. I look at him as one of the senior players. People tell me that I was one of the people championing him to be a captain. But being a vocal and leading by example, those two things you can't have one or the other unless you're an exception. You're putting up numbers like Kane. Because when Kane was the captain, yes, Kane's not vocal, but he's putting up numbers. He's performing every single
All-time
game,
numbers as
week
well.
in, week out. So you know, okay, look, if he's putting in 10 out of 10, 100% every week, it inspires the players around you to put in 100%.
But Kane
Do you know
plays.
what I'm saying?
But Kane plays his position week in week out. Kane isn't made to play left wing.
No,
That's
the thing with
fine.
Kulu
If
But
he was, you
Kulu
might
does
see
get
something
this.
no, but wait, hold on. R1, I think the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, I'm saying I'm not disputing the fact, but I'm saying for you to be seen as as someone who's part of the leadership role, yeah, and for all of us to be put in the expectation that we do on Kulusevski, right, and it's hyping him up, he needs to have one of two things, or if he's not putting up the numbers that Kane and then were putting up, like, and these big players that put up numbers, they don't need to be vocal because they lead on the pitch, bro. Then I can't sit here and say he's a part of the leadership team because yes, he might be vocal, bro, but on the pitch his output isn't saying the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? His output just isn't. It's not there. And yes, again, he scored a few goals this season.
Who are we talking
Been
about?
in
Still Kulusevski?
Kulusevski, yeah. I'm just saying, for me personally, his output when we need him, when we need someone to grab the game, to say, you know
But let me
what,
ask
just
this.
give me the ball, fuck what everyone else says, I'm gonna make something
And he
happen.
has
He
life
doesn't
skills
do it.
as
let me
well.
And
ask
the
this.
reason why is because like Elijah said, he gets shut out of the game very easily. It's very easily to box Kulusevski out the game when he's out wide.
Let me ask this
When
then. Who had the most chance creation in the league before this month happened? That he's been very woeful. I'm not disputing how crappy he's been in the past.
it was him. No, that's fine. Chance creation and chance
Is that him
conversion
or is
are
that the
two
way we
different
play
things.
though?
But that's not.
Because
That's
he also had the
exactly
most
that's
turnovers in the league.
essential to the way we play. The way we play, this is why we've scored so many goals this season. The way we play, we're designed to overload chances. That's meant to. If we don't, so this is why games like Liverpool are a complete shock to everyone because the system that we play, we're designed and set up to overload the team, to our opposition, to pepper their box, to fight, to
High
literally
press,
overload
all of
them.
that,
We
man.
play with
Why is
5
everyone else's
midfielders
chance
at times.
creation not similar?
Who?
Why is
Pardon?
only Kulusevski's like that? Because then I would expect Brendan Johnson's to look similar. I would expect Son's to look similar. I would expect Solanke's to look similar. If that's the case,
Yeah, because
They're not
that's
creative
just
players
not
though.
possible. Then
so
and
only
again,
one, so only one
they're not
player.
the same profile of player. But again, right? Chance creation and chance conversion are two different things. We have to look at the chances that he converts when he gets them. Yes, he can talk about, sliding and it's not always his fault because I've seen him make some brilliant passes and Son spank it out the stadium. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not always Kulusevski's fault, and I'm not saying that he's a bad player,
No, of course
right?
not.
But I'm saying for the last month, maybe it's due to burnout. He's been absolutely off the mark, bro. Off the mark by far. And it's not the
And Owen,
Kulusevski
I
that we
get
saw
you.
at the start of the season.
Hundreds.
Yeah, and
And I
Owen,
think
I
that I
get
purely
you.
think it's down to fatigue. So I don't think
I fully
you can be
understand
getting
it.
cussed as a player like certain other players who you have had opportunity to rest. That's just my.
I
Let
know.
me just,
I
Elijah,
get
I'm
you,
gonna let
bro.
you down. Let me just get through some of these
Yeah,
comments. He just wait, hold on. Archie Gray screamed at Porro after Porro didn't pass it to Tell and tried to shoot and it went into the stands. He did, bro. Archie, why is Archie Gray one of, you know what I'm saying? Because we've seen Kulizeski at his best on the Conte first 6 months. Gray has been played out of position in a system that highlights his weakness. That is very true. That is very true. Your captain cannot be a winger, Son Kulu. Can you remember the last top side with wingers as captains? That might be a good
Well,
point.
I'm sure you could probably think of some though. But
That
I
might
hear
be.
it though. For the most part, I prefer centre midfield or a centre back.
But
I
again,
know.
he's
I
had
can't
a
think of
little
one, to
bit
be
because of
honest.
the intensive football in the
I mean,
league. Yeah, I hear that. Okay, true. A captain cannot be shut out of the game. That's why captains are almost always centre backs, midfielders, or forwards, or flipping goalkeepers. Vicario is our most. He is the
He's the
leader
most
of the team.
vocal. He's the most
He's the
vocal.
most
would you
vocal.
do a keeper
Bro,
captain?
I've seen. We've
We
got a
had Lloris,
direct
bro.
free kick.
Lloris was the next one.
Vicario's on the halfway line when man, you know that free kick against Villa that Madders scored.
Yeah.
Vicario was on the centre circle screaming at them.
Mm.
That's a leader, bro. That's a leader. Not crying at full time so they can make comps with heartbreak music, with A Boogie and that. Heartbreak music comps for
With
flipping
Bryson Tiller,
Son.
fam.
Bryson
You know what I'm
Tiller.
saying?
I'm not with all that. But listen, look,
Yeah, fam.
I do want to kind of move the conversation away from the Liverpool game because we've absolutely flamed them. I want to bring the conversation to the manager. I want to bring it to the manager, please. We're all Anja. We all know this guy is incompetent as hell. Does he go if he loses this game?
No,
Does he go if he loses
No,
this Villa game?
no.
Elijah,
no,
chat to me.
no. First of all, shout out to Ange Smith. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not here today for obvious reasons. You know what I'm saying? Shout out United Ultra as well, bro. It's a guy on my channel who was very much Ange in until this last couple months. I haven't seen him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why. You know, maybe he got locked out of his YouTube account. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them nonetheless, bro. But yeah, no, Ange, I've been saying since December, Ange is here to the end of the season, whether we like it, whether we don't, which I know we don't. But he's here to the end of the season, bro. The cups don't really matter, really, in retrospect. They matter to us. They don't matter to the board, you know what I'm saying? I think they're willing to just shove this season under the carpet, under the rug, you know what I'm saying, as a just a bad season, a step in the process, you know what I'm saying, like an Arteta thing. But now, because we're only like 4 wins away, maybe from surviving relegation, getting to that 40 points mark, something like that. I think we're gonna get bounced out the cups. We're gonna survive relegation, and then that's gonna be it, fam. You know what I'm saying? I said meet me in the street where we lift the Carabao. You know what I'm saying? Ange Smith and that. Shout out to Ange. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, but not everyone's Ange out. I hear it, but. Yeah, no, he's here to the end of the season, innit? We're just gonna have to just accept the fact that he's gonna be here. He ain't gonna get sacked. And if I ain't gonna lie, at this point, I'm starting to think that he's supposed to be here long term, bro. At this point, so we might.
Mood, fam. Vince McMahon thing is
Yeah,
staying. He's
man.
not ever My thing here is similar to that.
That when Elijah just said he's not ever leaving, oh, that hurt my heart, bro.
He might
That
be here
broke my
next season,
heart.
bro. He might be here next season. For real.
I think he will be, and I'll get into why I think.
Go on, bro.
Because if I look at the history of the team here, there's always stuff that make them do stuff. So when I look at basically sum that up, I've seen a lot of managers sacked for way less than the crimes that this man's committing. So when I look at that, it makes me believe that I think he would have also been sacked. But I think why he hasn't is because I think on the sly, I think the club are sounding out other managers and they're getting turned down. That's what I truly believe. I believe they're going for managers. We can't see it. We don't know. But I believe they're behind the scenes. They're shouting dons, they're shouting managers. And everybody's saying
Allegri seen that thing and he was like, "Fuck no,
Allegri,
baby."
well, I don't think
Nah.
that Allegri thing was true. I think that Allegri stuff was all just talk because
I don't see the fire in the eyes of the players.
that's what he will say.
You know what I'm
Words
saying?
like that. You think that Allegri's going to come and look at this team of spineless wimps and think, yeah, let me go there for the next couple of years. Fuck that. It's a stain. A lot of managers know now, and they don't want to go through this public thing of sacking him, having to do the Ryan Mason thing from now to the end, because that will just cause more trouble. Because a lot of people are like, yeah, let's just do the Mason thing. Yeah, you'll see if you try and do the Mason thing. Don't get too excited and too carried away. Like, let's just calm it right down. And just shit, but let's just relax. There ain't no Ryan Mason's coming in to do nothing different. So if we was to have some kind of Ryan Mason come in, I don't think the club wants that. I don't think the club wants to be seen that way, because it just looks like we can't get a manager. So it will make the stretch look longer. So I think we're just waiting until the end of the season, and we're going to see what we can do then. We might sack him depending on how bad things are. We might not even sack him. If we don't get relegated, and let's say we get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup or something, and we finish like 11th or something, Ange keeps his job. This is what people want me to understand, because they're going to say, oh, well, we had the injury crisis all season, although that will continue next season because of all the rigorous training and the high press. That will always continue, but our ownership doesn't seem to understand that. So they're just going to think, oh, well, he was, you know what I'm saying? They're just going to think, oh, he just had injuries. They're going to make the excuse for him. And I think he'll be here next season. I'm being honest with you.
People got to remember, fam, we're offering players the right wages and the teams the right price, and we were still getting turned down.
We're still
you think if players are going to turn us down for the right money and the right transfer fee, you don't think managers will do the same thing?
Exactly. Managers are seeing Tottenham and they're saying, bro, you had Mourinho and Conte, two managers that win literally everywhere they step, and they both didn't win with you. There's no coincidence.
And they both have nothing nice to say about the club.
And they both have nothing good to say about you after. There is no coincidence to that. There's no coincidence to that. And I think a lot of managers, so people think, yeah, we'll sack him and because this is where, not to go on a tangent, but this is where when people start doing the whole, oh, I don't want to talk about Levy and I just want to talk about the manager. And I'm not going to go into all of that, but I'm just saying, this is the thing, what you have to understand is that people will say, oh, but we had the Holy Trinity. They always bring up the three. They always mention Martin Yeo, Harry Redknapp, and what's my Pochettino, them three. If you can only name me 3 managers that have made this work out of 16, I know where I'd rather put my energies. I'm sorry. Like I'm not putting it into relying on the next Harry Redknapp to come out of the wings or the next.
There's a protest happening next week, innit? Protest.
Yeah, there is. Apparently.
United thing, innit? You man gonna go to that?
I might forward to that still. I don't actually go to the matches, so it's not for me to. It's for the people I believe that actually are gonna go. The 60,000 that are gonna go and fill out that thing. You don't need to be protesting. I don't go. That's my protest. I don't go to matches. I don't watch the games live. I don't put money into the club. That's my thing.
I might go, fam. I can't lie. I might actually step out for that because.
But yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I might do as well because there's no point of not doing it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what's
I'll be there for what, like an hour or something before the game starts, and then go home, bro.
Just hit up a pub or something and watch the game.
But if I'm well enough, I'll be there, man. Because I even have I've got a ticket to the game, but I'm not even sure I'm gonna go right now, bro. I can't lie, I feel fucked. But you know what it is, right? I don't think I can. Like, I just can't do another 2 years with this manager, bro. I can't watch my team get spanked 6-3 at home every fucking season. Bro, I'm not. Bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, that's the mood, bro. That's what we're going to be doing, bro. We're going to be crying.
That is the mood, bro.
We're going to
That's on at the end of every game, bro. I knew he wasn't the captain. After that Chelsea game. Yeah, how is my captain crying after full time 15 games into a fucking season? I don't know, but let's get on to the Villa game. Obviously, FA Cup, Villa Park. We actually have a good record at Villa Park. You know what I'm saying? We slapped them 4-0 last day on my birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My birthday might be you know what I'm saying? My birthday might be the good luck charm. But
hurry up, man.
For some reason, Tottenham always get scheduled to play either the day before my birthday or on my birthday. And I'm never in the country. So I feel like that might have to be the way that we win, bro. If I just leave England, maybe
I'll book your flight now. If that's all it takes, I will book your flight today. Where do you need to go? Book your one way. Get the hell up out of here. If you're the thing that's making my club lose, brother, I will book that now. Qantas Airlines. I've heard that you can
one-way ticket, bro.
One way, bro.
Now listen, man. I'm going Portugal this year. I'm going to watch
Jeez.
a few Portugal games as well while I'm out there. So you know what
Yes,
I'm
I hear
saying.
that.
But let's get on to the Villa game. Obviously, we'll start off with predicted lineups, and then before we wrap up the show, we'll kind of just we'll score predictions, all of
You
that.
say you got a little 5-minute thing as well. You got planned,
Oh, yeah,
fam.
you said
So
Yeah. I got a little
we're gonna have
something,
to
something, something.
we might have to turn face cams off our one. I can't lie. Let Jay get the full
Yeah.
screen, bro. You know what I'm saying,
You
fam?
might have to take the
You know
floor.
what I'm saying? It's
Having a
yeah.
moment.
All right, wait. Let me read these chats before we go, because these man said Jay when you're looking, bro. Allow me, man.
Does that see?
Anytime I take my hair out, I get flames, bro. Just allow me. You know what I'm saying? He also made a statement that he will
Oh
be a
Lord.
permanent player in the summer.
So
Okay,
he doesn't back
okay.
in.
Tell.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
said you
So
want tell.
he gonna be here.
And this guy
He
chatting
gonna
like he
be.
wants to go Man United already. Well, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
bro. Son is the
Yeah,
embodiment
so
of this club, weak mentality, and a PR merchant. Yeah, Son's a pussy of that. You know what I'm saying? Pep Guardiola on the atmosphere at Leighton Orient, fantastic. Well, when they say you're going to get sacked in the morning, not so much, but it's a. You know, I walked past that. I was walking on my way back from the hospital. Yeah, I was walking past the stadium in it because I was going through Leighton to get to Leighton Station. And bro, did you see the first goal?
I didn't see
Oh
yeah,
it.
I know it's
my
own goal,
Burnley.
man.
god!
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god! It's
He coming, that's
ridiculous.
in his back. Still, I've seen him do that a couple times.
Bro, that
That's in his
stadium
back.
erupted, man. Then it erupted. With this result, I think my chairman is not going to sack me tomorrow. Oh, is that what Pep said? Lord, trust the process, Jay. What process, man? You know what I'm saying? 3-0 Villa, Watkins. Yeah, we'll get on score predictions. Watkins is injured. Yeah, Watkins is out. So, boys, chat to
Yeah.
me. Let's go for predicted 11s. What we say? Goalkeeper. Austin, surely.
Bro,
I'm
if
saying I'm putting us
Kinski
in there.
is in
I don't
goal,
want to
yeah,
see this Kinski Donny. I don't want
bro,
to see
this
him
guy
again.
is whack, bro.
He
I
is
had people,
whack.
bro. Yesterday. Yeah, I was on a live stream with 3 other people in it, and then I went on Spurs Kings with Marlon. All 4 of them trying to tell me that nah, Kinski ain't that bad. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro.
Kinski's the
This
deadest.
guy is washed. He's whack. I don't think he'll ever be a good keeper. My man, it's actually I feel bad. You know what I feel bad for? I feel bad for Petr Cech for sharing a nationality with this bum. He is a disservice to all Czech goalkeepers that will ever come from that country that have been there previously. The kids of the kids. He is a disgrace. Yeah,
Czech's a
this
pussy as
Kinsket,
well.
fam. That's his name, Kinsket. This guy is washed, bro. He can't even get to the ground. The worst keeper I've ever seen. He better not ever put on a jersey, bro. I need to see Brandon Austin there until Vicario comes back. And then even beyond that, bro, Kinski needs to be the 4th choice, bro. Bring in another keeper just so he can be above Kinski as well, bro. That's how bad this guy is, man. But yeah, sorry, I had to get that rant done, bro. Fuck that
Kinski's
guy.
Nah, you're good. So, what we saying then? We want Austin, yeah?
Yeah, so
Austin.
Stone Cold
All
Steve.
right, fuck the predicted lineup. Let's go for desired lineup. The lineup that we want to
Desired.
see. Yeah, cool. Right, right back. Who we saying?
Jed.
Spence right back.
Spence,
All
definitely.
right, we all agree on that. Centre back pairing.
Danzo and
Danzo
Davis.
and we're
Left
gonna have
back.
to do
Regulon. I'm saying Regulon.
Regulon.
I
Regulon.
don't
Yeah,
even
we all
like Regulon.
agree.
I think Regulon's awful, but just for the left-footedness.
Left foot,
Just
yeah.
for that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Mm.
It's gonna have to be Regulon, bro.
Cool. No, I'd still give Porro another game to rest, man. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
needs
Give
to
him
rest.
another rest. Bring him back for the Premier League.
Yeah, man,
Just
let him
rest him,
chill.
bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, bring him off the bench if anything. Cool. We'll go to the midfield 3. What we saying?
Nobody.
We might need 6 man
No,
instead
I
of
want to
4.
see Gray. I want to see Gray,
Gray,
Bergval,
Bergval, and
and
then
ooh,
we
That's
yeah,
can't
good.
even put
depends.
Saar there because then we're gonna have no creativity, bro.
I'll promise you,
I
I
actually
don't want
want
to
to
see
put
that
Kulu in
midfield.
there, you know. Gray,
Give me
Bergval, and
some beef.
Kulusevski
You think I'm
probably.
seeing a midfield of Archie Gray and Bergval?
Or Ajayi
They
to
will
be
get
look, trust me,
stomped
Benton
out.
Core, yeah.
Yeah, but then
The
we
only
have to
Ben I
watch
trust,
Suma and Benson Core again.
bro, the only Ben I trust is Ben 10, fam. You know what I'm saying? Give me forearms and that. We need to
Give
get
me
this
some
Benton
academy,
Core
saying.
bro.
guy.
Give me
Get
something
him
from the
on, bro.
academy. What's in the
Ajayi,
academy? Is
no
there anything there?
problems.
Who's in the academy?
Ajayi, Callum. Callum's in there.
Give me something
Scarlett's up,
academy,
he's a
bro. I
striker.
don't want to see any combination of these midfielders. I'm being real. I don't want to see any. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I've seen it enough.
I'd
What I
probably go
saw
with
versus
Gray,
Liverpool.
Yeah, Gray, Bergvall, and probably Kulusevski, I guess.
Front three.
2 weeks for me.
Front three,
Who is
Tell
that?
up front, or maybe Tell on the left, Scarlett, and who's on the right, fam? I don't know, Mikey Moore, innit? Mikey Moore, Tell, and
I want to see that Ajayi kid get a start. I can't lie. I want to see him get a
I
start.
hear it, bro. I don't even know if Ajayi is a forward or a midfielder, bro. I don't even know, bro.
I just know he looked warm the other day, boy.
He can play across the front four in a 10 on the left, on the right.
All right,
the
well
middle.
then
He's
he
quite
should
versatile.
start him, Mikey Moore, and Tell. That's what it's got to be for him. These men need to all sit down, especially if we end up going and winning that game. I need these senior players, to just sit down, bro. And they need to stay on the seat, fam. I can't lie.
In my front three, I would change it a little bit. I wouldn't play Ajayi. As much as I like him, I don't think I would give him the chance there. I would put Son. As much as he's been shit. Like, I'm not taking nothing away from that. There is still the fact that he's Heung-min Son, and he still can at any moment. I'm not saying Ajayi can't, but I'm just saying Son does kind of have a bit more of that experience on the side. So I would say more,
but he's lost it though this season.
That's really the problem. He has.
That's the only problem. Because I
wouldn't play him for too long. I would get him off by like the 50, 60th minute if he hasn't scored.
Because that's the thing. Son for the last couple years, like he hasn't had his overall game, but he's had the X factor. Now he don't even have the X factor.
Yeah, he doesn't have that anymore.
So it's like he's getting into the positions and he's in those kind of spots where he can do something. Or a few years ago he could do something, but he can't do it now. So it's just one of them things. It just feels like a waste.
Our squad is shit, boy.
Squad's dead, fam.
Hey, that's just that. Listen, you lot know already how we feel, innit? We've kind of given you lot our feelings and that. Before I go on my little rant, that I'm about to go on, because I have a little rant. I'm gonna go on a little rant, and I'm gonna First of all, big up the man them for being here. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. We here. We was gonna start at 11, but your boy had to go hospital. Had a little hospital appointment and that. But I'm all good. Don't worry. You get me. You're not dead.
I'm trying to finish you off, man. Come on, man. This is what I'm saying, bro.
They're trying to finish you off.
Idiots, bro. We need
stress
to do
levels,
something.
bro. Stress levels.
The blood pressure and that's been there high recently. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, you get me. Even on Sunday, bro. I'm not even trying to watch I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch the 90 minutes back after, then do my match reaction. Plus, I've got a match in the morning. I've got a semi-final.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know your boys are
post on my channel, bro. I'm taking a few days off, bro.
Go and do that, man. Go and do
that. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We've got big semi-final tomorrow. You know what I mean, fam? The league form is looking dross, fam. We're fighting right now, but it is what it is. But listen, man, them shout your thing out, man.
Go on, Elijah.
Too much of E, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now's not the best time to look out for any content from me, bro. I'm taking a few days to just decompress, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because this club has me in a shambles. So, man, already put out the community post. I'm chilling. I just, you know what I'm saying? Jay sent out the back signal, so we hearing it. We got to support the man, them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm gonna chill for a few days, just calm myself down, and just relax, and then I'll be back with more content in the next few days, but I'm just gonna relax for now. But Too Much of E is the channel if you want to subscribe, man. Appreciate that.
As for me, come on, man, you know the Twitter R1OP3. Man, I'm just on there, always just giving my thoughts about the club, man. You might catch me chatting some other shit about some other shit every now and again. But most of the time, you get me. It's just a lot of Tottenham content. It's a lot of angry stuff because you know how this club's dealing with us right now. But we just have to stick together as a community. I try to find the people that think like-minded to me. That's how I've obviously bumped up with Jay. Now I've linked up with Elijah. So you get what I'm saying. It's all correct. It's all going correctly. But yeah, man, if you want to if you're interested in what man's got to say, boom, that's the Twitter right there. The YouTube will come shortly, man. It's all in construction.
Come on, man. And listen, remember, people, we're cavemen. We support everyone. So make sure you get me. You go over there and go and support the guys. You know what I'm saying? Over here in the cave, in the Hotspur cave, bro, we support the guys. And John, one of my amazing mods, has even gone and put their link in the chat. So now you have no excuse. Do you know what I'm saying? And it will be in the title. Now, man, them, I'm gonna drop you backstage. Just
Yeah,
don't
do your thing,
drop
bro.
out yet because we're gonna talk after the 3 minutes. But I'm gonna listen. Let me talk to you lot. Yeah, I've got a message. I got a message because there's some moles, right? There's a mole in the fan base. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain section of the fans, should I say, yeah, that have, let's just say, ill intentions. Let me tell you lot somewhere. I said it before and I say it again, yeah. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah? I ain't going nowhere. You're not gonna get rid of me, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'ma stay here and I'ma keep on calling this crap out. You know what I'm saying? You can envy me all you want. Do you know what I'm saying? You can hate all you want. You can come in here on your fake accounts, dishing out shade. Bro, it's all fine. Because at the end of the day, I know what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm trying to achieve. And I'm going to fucking achieve it. Do you understand? If you don't like the content that I watch, that's okay. That's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't beg no one to be here. I don't beg anyone to be here. I don't ask nothing from you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I needed to say that, bro, because there's been some. So I've noticed, bro, some of the Tottenham fans are just fake as fuck, bro, and it's weird. Like it's so weird. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not with the fake energy. Me, I'm always honest. I give my honest opinion. When I'm angry, that's exactly when you lot see me angry, I'm genuinely angry. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not an act. This isn't an act. Do you know what I'll even go as far as to say? I'm even less angry when I'm on camera than I am off camera. Because when I'm on camera, I can't swear as much as I want to swear. But when I'm off camera, listen. If only you knew, man. But obviously, thank you lot so much for watching, man. I appreciate it. Bro, I'm gonna drop you a DM and we'll talk about it, Mr. Udan, bro. You're my guy. We'll talk about it, bro. Don't worry. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you lot go and follow R1 on Twitter. Go and sub to Elijah as well, man. And yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I might be live again later on this evening. Might do a watch along. I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling. If I'm still feeling ill, then I probably won't. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch you lot in the next stream. Leave you out. And out. Hotspur Cave out. Peace. God bless.